Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast. I'm Marcus Chen, joined by Sofia Rodriguez. Today, we're diving deep into Project Profit Lab, build an AI-powered profitability, pricing, and proposal stock for digital nomads, and how it can transform your life as a digital nomad. If you want to work smarter, earn more, and reclaim your time through AI, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Quick hook. Picture a web designer on the road who took a new client, underpriced the job by 40%, and spent nights patching scope creep. She lost money and burned out before the project finished. That story ends today for listeners who follow a repeatable pricing system.
I hear that so often. Emotional pricing, scattered time logs, and one-off proposals create a cycle of undercharging. In this episode, we promise a portable AI workflow that standardizes estimates, calculates true project profit, and outputs client-ready proposals you can send from any time zone.
Section 1. The full problem and the high-level solution. First, the pain. Freelancers mix billable hours, hidden costs, and perceived value into a price. Time tracking is fragmented across apps, receipts live in email, and proposals are copy-pasted. The result? Projects that look profitable on paper, but aren't once taxes, tools, and revisions are accounted for.
Add the human side, pricing nerves, fear of losing a client, and the urge to be competitive often drive rates down. Nomads also face variable living costs and intermittent connectivity, so inconsistent pricing multiplies financial stress. That's the problem we fix with a framework that separates time, costs, and client value.
Here's the Profit Lab framework in one line. Inputs, model, outputs. Inputs, time estimates, direct costs, overhead allocation, and a simple value metric. Model, margin targets, sensitivity testing, and conservative buffers. Outputs, price bands, recommended client-facing language, and a ready-to-send proposal PDF. Tool comparison, quick and practical. Google Sheets plus GPT gives you portability and low cost, great for nomads who want a single file workflow. Airtable plus Make, formerly Integromat, is a step up for record management and automations. Dedicated proposal platforms like Proposify or Better Proposals add polish and payment integrations, but can create lock-in and recurring costs.
Ethics check. No matter the stack, keep client data private. Prefer portable formats, encrypt stored spreadsheets, and always include a manual review step before sending proposals. Start small. Validate AI estimates against a week of real-time tracking before you change standard prices.
Section 2. Demo, exact prompts, and a 90-minute implementation plan. First demo prompt. Estimate hours from a client brief. Use this directly in your LLM call or in a Sheets plus GPT cell. Sample prompt. Client brief. Design a responsive marketing site with 5 sections, contact form, and CMS for blog posts. Includes basic SEO and 1 round of revisions. Estimate total hours broken down by task, research, design, development, testing, revisions, and include best case and worst case hours with a brief rationale.
Then convert estimates into price bands. Prompt to use, given these task hour estimates and my hourly cost of X dollars, includes taxes, tools, and overhead, calculate 3 price bands: conservative, low risk, target, normal, and premium, value-based. Show margin percentages and a justification sentence for each band.
Finally, generate the client proposal text. Prompt example. Write a concise client proposal using this chosen price and value bullets. Include scope summary, payment terms, deliverables, timeline, and 2 short optional upsells. Keep tone professional and clear. Include a 1-line next step. Use this as the basis for a PDF or proposal platform template. Quick stock comparison for those prompts. Google Sheets plus GPT. Put the brief in a sheet cell, call GPT via API or an add-on, and write formulas to compute margins. Airtable plus Make. Store briefs as records, trigger an LLM step to return estimates and populate fields, then generate a PDF. Proposify plus Zapier. Use the LLM to draft copy, then push client-facing content into a professional template and send.
Now, the 90-minute micro SOP to get a working pipeline. Step 1. 15 minutes. Create a template input sheet with fields: client name, brief, baseline hourly cost, direct costs, and value indicators. Step 2, 10 minutes. Set margin rules: target margin, minimum acceptable margin, and a conservative buffer. Step 3, 20 minutes. Connect your LLM. Paste the estimate prompt into your sheet or set up an Airtable automation to call the LLM and fill task-level hours. Step 4, 25 minutes. Build a formula to convert hours to price bands and a second prompt to draft proposal copy. Step 5, 20 minutes. Generate a PDF template, add manual review, and run a pilot with one client.
Exact micro prompts to copy-paste into your workflow. Estimate prompt, short. Break down this brief into task-level hours and return JSON: research, design, development, testing, revisions. Provide best case and worst case hours and a one-line confidence score. Price bands conversion prompt, short. Given hours JSON and my hourly cost X dollars, output conservative, target, and premium prices with margins and a one-line buyer justification for each. Proposal prompt, short. Using selected price and scope, write a client-ready proposal of 3 sections: summary, deliverables and timeline, payment and next steps.
Section 3, real results and safety checks. Mini case. Baseline. Project billed at $2,000 with 25 hours logged, but after costs and taxes, effective profit was $800. After using Profit Lab, the target band recommended $2,400, 20% increase, with clearer scope and an extra value-based add-on. Admin time for proposals dropped from 2 hours to 1.4 hours, roughly 30% savings. That combination increases margin and reduces time spent on each bid.
Short math. Assume hourly cost including overhead is $40 and the model estimates 25 hours. Raw cost is $1,000. With a 40% margin target, you price at $1,000 divided by 1 minus 0.40 equals $1,667. Value-based adjustments push you to the $2,000 to $2,400 band when you justify outcomes. That gap is where most freelancers leave money on the table. The Profit Lab finds it for you.
Potential pitfalls. Quick warnings. 1. Inaccurate AI estimates. Mitigation. Validate with 1 week of track time and keep a safety buffer early on. 2. Relying only on time-based pricing for high-value work. Mitigation. Include a value-based checklist to evaluate whether to set a premium price. 3. Data privacy and vendor lock-in. Mitigation. Choose portable formats, encrypt sensitive data, and retain a manual approval step before sending.
Final quick checklist to pilot in 7 days. 1. Pick one client lead. 2. Run their brief through the estimate prompt. 3. Choose a price band and write the proposal from the proposal prompt. 4. Manual review and send. 5. Track actual hours versus estimate. That 7-day pilot gives you the data to iterate.
Before we close, ethics and communication. When you present a higher price, lead with value. Explain what outcomes the client is paying for and the protections in your process. If you automate, disclose that you used AI to draft the proposal while emphasizing your professional review. Transparency builds trust.
CTA time, grab the Project Profit Pack in the show notes. It includes the pricing template, the full prompt bank we read on this episode, and Sofia's ethical checklist. We also have a 7-day pilot challenge worksheet to walk you through the exact steps we covered.
Start small, but think big. Run the pilot on one client, validate the numbers, and iterate. And remember, the human plus AI advantage is real when you pair careful validation and ethical choices with automation.
That's our complete breakdown of Project Profit Lab. Build an AI-powered profitability, pricing, and proposal stack for digital nomads. Remember, automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/projectprofitpack to access the Project Profit Pack and nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools for our full AI toolkit, including Dream Guide AI and LifePath AI. While you're there, check out our online courses and audio courses. Subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode. Automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary.